Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is indeed Tuesday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphone device. And you will see here on the screen that there's comments from 5 days ago and a couple of weeks ago for some of them. I don't know what happens, but YouTube sometimes makes me miss some things. They don't show up. And glitchy YouTube, so we're going back from behind and catching up some old comments. As we do, but good to see you guys. We got the global warmer is here. A scammer just called and then just hung up. The auto dollar is going out. The Silver Patriot is here. We got Veteran Stacker. Welcome. Zardoz is here. Welcome, Zardoz. Good to see you, my friend. THS is here. Guns and Watches. Mason662. Good to see all of you guys. So let's get right into these comments. Inflation is up. They just changed the way it's calculated. It used to be 2 years ago. Now it's 1 year. Yeah, they definitely have changed some things for sure. The way the 80s is where it is calculated now, likely it's much worse. All right, let's go over here to Vapor Phil. It says, I believe the real reason we have zeroed out all the numbers, this is on the debt clock, is they were told to do it because the truth scares people. So they screw with the numbers and try to hide the reality. Well, you never know. I tell you what, in this day and age, you never know anymore. Anything is possible. And there are some things that are happening now in this country that I would never have conceived it would be the case. But all bets are off the table. So I can't confirm or deny that's what's happening. But I don't know. They're not supposed to be affiliated with the government. But then again, neither was Twitter, right? Hello, TW. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Jamie Fox, JM Unleashed is here, and Stefan is here. Welcome, sir, and good to see Susan Pitts is with us. Good to see you. Glad you're here tonight. I'm honored to have you here amongst us. RJ, those chunky monkeys are awesome. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, the chunky monkeys. Thank you so much. Voodoo Scratch says, shout out to Terry, the weaker sex. There you go. Where is Terry? She actually did comment on a video saying hello earlier. Yes, indeed. All right, we've got Dominic Barbas says, just shut up and buy. If you have cash, you know it's going higher. You know what? That was 4 days ago. Since then, it has gone down. So, but anyways, it's rising up again today, but I digress. All right, you should know this about gold and silver before you buy. This comment from Argentine Man says the following. FOMO pushed me to be a bull on silver in 2015, and I'm glad I did. However, I stopped stacking a couple years ago because of the crazy premiums. For the silver or gold you're buying today, you will need to wait 10, 20, possibly 30 years to get ahead of today's premiums. They're the determining factor whether you can come out on top against spot. And many of us major online gold and silver sites are selling silver eagles for a minimum of $45. Yeah, the premiums are insane, and they do factor in the risk on buying, especially silver, and especially silver eagles. You're right. Good evening to Mark Lewis. Good to see you. The Tribe is here. Thank you, The Tribe. Good to see you. Pawpaw Strategy and JD is with us tonight. Good to see all of you guys. Thank you for being here. So Chris Hinkland says, should have did it. All right, yep. I tried to sell my rhodium bar, but yes, in retrospect, I probably should have. But you know what? Even if I was to go back in time, knowing what I know now, I'd still keep it because it's a rare metal. Good luck finding any rhodium bars out there, by the way, right now. High five, Sal. Thank you, the Silver Sphincter. Route 66 says, gold and silver have not saved my life, but owning them allows me to sleep well at night. There you go. All right. There you go. And that's a calming feeling, is it not? Very good. All right. Let's see here. Hello, Tim Schmidt. Good to see you. We are expecting scammers to call. The first call should be coming around at 6:05 in mere moments. In fact, I'm going to see if that one call was from the said scammer. No, it was not. All right. J.M. Sparger says, hi, Sal. I'm on a fixed income. With what little money I can pull away, what would be my best buy, gold or silver? It depends on how much gold and silver you already have. If you have, that's really going to be the determining factor, and I may do a video about that because I think it's a common question, something that's a good topic to cover, but yes, indeed. All right. Well, thank you, Veteran Stacker. Appreciate the shout-outs, my friend. Very kind of you. Zephiel, you're selling rhodium bar? I'm your huckleberry. Yeah, no, I'm keeping it. But thank you. Thank you, my friend. All right. All right, Gold Chick. Got some Uroy. No yield, nothing yet, but it seems good to have a position when production mining began. Had to change everything. Now I'm PM in anticipation of the third and fourth quarter. All right, yes. Let's see what happens with it. That's right. I hope you do well with it, Gold Chick. Thank you. And Rhonda Holt is here. Shalom. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Addicted to Minis and Loving It. Welcome. Glad you're here. And so is Sandman. Slim is amongst us tonight. Gold Bear Bunny, who's been around a long time on this channel. Good guy from the Great White North. He says, well done. And gold and silver change. Well, gold and silver changed my life and possibly saved it. There was a time when I would be sitting in the stripper bars, partying with the girls when they were working, and after their work, spent a ton of money living the high life. But investing in gold got me away from that lifestyle. Very good. Yes, indeed. A lot of that money can just go to waste, right? Yes, indeed. I never understood the idea of strip bars anyway. You know, you pay girls to show you attention. That's fake attention. You know, if you want attention from a girl, it's got to be genuine. You know, I don't have any mojo. Make no mistake, but I certainly wouldn't pay for that attention because it's disingenuous, right? Yeah, I never have understood that concept. Robert Blakely says, love your show. Thank you. All right, here we go. From Kansas, we've got scammer number 1. Here we go. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Jim. This is Juliana with Bottom Line. How are you?
Hi, Juliana. How you doing? Hold on a second, Juliana. I got a call coming in just a second. I'm going to patch them through. Come on now. Hurry. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
All right, how are you doing? What's your name again, sir?
Kevin Halprin.
Hi, Kevin. Thank you for calling me, Kevin. Say hello to Juliana.
Hi, how are you?
Her name's Juliana.
Good. How are you?
Say hello to my little friend, Juliana. So how can I help you both today? You want... Go ahead, Juliana.
I'm just a little confused. I was just calling to follow up regarding the employee retention credit, the file that you had created after speaking with Brandon.
Right,
one
let's
of my
go.
colleagues here.
Yeah.
It looks like you had scheduled a call to further discuss your eligibility. Are
Yep.
you still interested in moving forward and recovering your refund, or would you like us to close out the file for you?
No. I'm still interested, Juliana. Why would I not be? That's why I wanted you to call. And Kevin, that's the same for you, right?
It is. I guess you're trying to compete for whoever can give you a better business.
Can you speak a little louder? Speak a little louder for me, Kevin.
I'm not sure what's going on. I guess.
No. Here's what's going on. It's very simple. There's no confusion here at all. I am in control of this conversation. Kevin, you're speaking. I'm listening. Juliana just spoke. Hold on 1 second, guys. I got another call coming in. Let's see if I can patch this through. We're going to have a 4-way now. Hold on.
Hey, Richard?
Yes. Hello.
It's Julie. See, I kept my promise.
Julie, thank you for calling me, Julie. Julie, say hello to Juliana. Say hello to Kevin. We got a 4-way going on.
Hi, everyone. How is it going today?
Juliana, you want to answer first?
Richard.
Go ahead. Silence is not golden in this case.
I'm just not sure who I'm speaking with because she had... No. I'm just not sure who I'm speaking with now because she just addressed you as Richard and we have you as Jim Miller. So I just need to know if this is a serious conversation, we'll continue speaking.
I am everyone to I am everything to everyone, Julie. Who? What's that? Hey, hold on a second here. What's going on there?
Okay.
Which one of you is making the on-hold music? We got to get rid of that on-hold music. Okay?
I don't know. Who is that? Who is that?
Let's see here. That might be Kevin, because Kevin's not speaking. He was a second. I'm going to drop him out. Oh, no. I'm going to drop the other one. Hello? All right, are you still with me?
Yes, I'm here. Go ahead.
You were the one that survived, Julie. You win. The other two dropped out. You win.
All right.
All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here tonight. And now we're going to have some fun, Julie. So I'm going to give you 7 minutes of small talk, and then we'll get into the business aspect of it for the last 18 minutes, okay? So tell me a little bit about your childhood.
Wow.
Can you tell me a little bit about your childhood, Julie? I got the coffee here. I'm going to slurp a little bit as I listen.
Richard, this is I stayed in the office an extra hour for you,
Oh, I appreciate that, Julie.
And to give you 7 minutes of small talk, oh my God, I want to just go straight into the business.
Straight into the business, okay. All right, straight into the business. Nice, all right.
The office closes it's closed at 6 actually, and so I.
Is that the office in Kingston, Jamaica?
No, I'm not in New York.
You're in New York.
Cash Capital Funding.
But you're originally from Kingston, Jamaica. Am I wrong?
I am originally. No, you are not wrong. Me personally, but the office, we are located in Manhattan, New York.
Live from New York, it's Julie Knight. She is the Kingston of Jamaica. Yes, indeed. Hey, hold on,
Okay.
hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. They're all coming in at once. We got somebody else popping in here. Just a second, Julie. Hello?
Hi, is this Jim?
This is Jim. How you doing? No pillow talk here. What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Say hello to Julie. Say hello to my little friend Julie. She's from Kingston.
Hey, Julie, how you doing?
I'm good, Thomas. How is it going?
It's going well, thank you for asking.
Okay.
But Julie, keep the flirting focused on me, okay? Just so you understand,
All
okay?
right.
I want all the attention. He can have some of the attention, but you sound cute, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want Thomas to get any wrong ideas here, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So I just wanted to know, Richard, what is it that you were looking to get some extra funding for in the business?
Yes, I would like to get some extra funding
What are you looking to do?
I would like to get some extra funding for the business, And what I want to do with that money is I want to expand it, and I like to travel. I'd like to take you on a nice, lavish trip to Kingston, Jamaica, to tour the sites. You can show me around, show me all the nice little places and all the little corners and the spots and everything. And I think that would be great. You know what I mean? What do you think about that, Thomas?
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
But I think you better ask Julie how she feels.
Well, that's where I was getting to. I was going to get to that. I was going to slowly work my way into asking him what Julie's thoughts were on that for the business loan, because I could write it off as a business trip too, Julie, which means it'll save on taxes.
Okay. Well, it's up to you. What is it that you want to do? What is the goal? What is your goal? What is your end result? What are you looking to do?
Well, I would like to find a nice, swanky restaurant in Kingston, but I don't know any of the spots there. I figured you might know. Do they have Taco Bell in Kingston, Jamaica?
I'm not sure.
How about maybe they have Chipotle? Or perhaps a McDonald's, maybe? I'm looking to try to find something familiar there. Possibly a Mickey D's. Right, that would be great. As long as I don't have any Bud Light on the trip, I'll be good to go. No Bud Light for this guy. Now I'm going to put that in the writer. I'm going to say no Bud Light.
So, all right, Richard. So are we talking business or...
Oh, yeah. So now how do we get this money? That's the business. Yeah, we can talk about what we want to do in Jamaica later, but let's first get to the business aspect of it, because we have to procure this fundage.
Right.
And I think that Thomas might be able to help out on this too. Am I wrong on that, Thomas?
You are not.
Yes.
I'm hoping I can.
Sweet home Jamaica. Yeah, very good. So how do we get started on this?
Well,
okay, Richard. So
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Thomas.
No, I was going to say, so are you familiar with the employee retention credit, or
Do you know much about it?
Well, sometimes I retain fluid, and whenever I retain a lot of fluid, I have to go pee, and I just went pee before I talked to you guys, so I'm good to go there. And all my employees, I'm keeping them all as well too, just so you understand. I'm gonna. Does that answer the question?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Julie, are you familiar with it as well, or?
No, I have no idea.
Well, I will take it from the top then. So the employee retention credit, it's kind of like getting a reward for keeping W-2 employees during the pandemic. And when it first came out, it was part of the CARES Act originally, but it was very limited. You couldn't have more than 100 employees. It was based strictly on revenue loss, so you would have had to have lost 50% in 2020 compared to 2019, and 20% quarter after quarter in 2021 compared to 2019. Also, at that time, if you took out PPP loans, you were not eligible for it. So a lot of people looked at it when it first came out and said, "Look, it's we just don't qualify," and kind of forgot.
Wait a second, Thomas. I gotta stop you right there. Did you just say out?
I said, "Yes, yeah."
You're a Canuck. You're from Ontario.
I was actually born in Ontario, but then had moved out to Western Canada.
Sweet, in British Columbia. Nice.
Yeah. Definitely prefer, the western part of Canada.
That's what she said. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that. Although I'm not technically with you, I'm in the United States of America, but I digress. And Julie was born in Kingston, Jamaica.
Yes.
We have 3 different countries represented on this.
We can start our own. We can start our own trade. We can start our own trade agreement, a pact. We can call it the. We can't call it the BRICS because that's already taken.
Richard,
Go ahead.
Richard, the legal name for the business is Megan Enterprises?
Yes, that's right. That's the legal name.
Okay. All right. And so how are you looking to expand Megan Enterprises?
Well,
how did you get started?
Well, let me tell you about a story.
What is it that you do over there?
Well, we manufacture what are known as widgets. And these little contraptions, they're just amazing little things. And they're lined with silver atoms, a very thin layer, a couple of microns thick of silver. And it prevents them from tarnishing. It prevents them from getting mucked up with the COVID or any kind of virus and that type of thing. And if you and what these things do is they just provide a clean environment for all of those who engage them by touch, by feel, by smell, and by taste. So what we want to do is we want to expand the production of those said widgets, and those widgets require funding and to expand our production of them, and we need to acquire the silver. Now, right now, as I speak, silver is trading down in Asia right now. The Asian markets are open, and it is up 1 cent. That's right, it is up 1 cent, up 0.04% to $25.29 for the ask. The bid price is $25.19 per ounce, Julie. That leaves us with a gold to silver ratio sitting at 79.61. That means that by most measures, silver is considered undervalued compared to gold. And that means that it's probably a good time to buy. So if I could get you to procure me about 250,000 smackers, that's code talk for dollars, in case the NSA is listening, then I could retain more employees. Hence, we would use Thomas's services to give me a bunch of extra money for all those employees that I wouldn't have to pay back. He would just get a cut of it. Therefore, I could get this silver. Then I have some money left over to take you on a nice night out on the town in Kingston, Jamaica, and we could hit a Taco Bell or 3 while we're there. What do you think?
Okay, and when did you start the business? What month and year did you start the business?
This business has been in the family since June of 1902. Right here in the U.S. and the A, as Borat would say.
1902?
That's when
a very long time.
Yeah, I wasn't alive back then, just so you understand. I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm still young, virile, vigorous, and potent, Julie. Okay?
That is older than even I am. 1902.
That's older
Oh,
than
and it's
you as well,
family
Julie.
phone.
I'm almost confident that is older than you. You sound like a young lady. My guess is you're 32. Am I wrong?
You're pretty close. And so how?
Does that mean you're
primarily owns-
34?
Are you the primarily?
Does that mean
Are
you're
you? Are you the
34?
primary?
I'm the
Go ahead.
primary guy. I'm the primary guy. I'm the primary owner of the business.
So you own 100% of the business?
Well, about 99.7. If you want to get
Okay,
technical, that's probably
okay.
close enough for government work, right?
So when did you take over the business, though?
About 10 years
Like,
ago.
I know it's been
About 10 years
10
ago.
years ago.
2013, yeah.
Oh.
If my math is correct.
2013. Would you say the same June or what?
The same jewel? I didn't get any
June? Would you
jewels
say
for the
same
business.
month?
Oh yeah, no.
Which month?
I took over this business in January of 2013. January 29th, if you want me to be precise about it. If you don't want me to be precise about it, then just forget that I said January 29th.
That's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
I guess the cat's already out of the
Alright.
bag. I mean, literally, I had this cat. I got a cat here, and the cat was playing with this bag, and it got out. It's been insane ever since then. I didn't put the cat in there on
Alright.
purpose, though. The cat got in the bag itself. I can't tell you the sex of the
So-
cat either, or else it would reveal my identity. Go ahead.
So, Richard, what is the address for the business?
23 Peach Street, Monroe, Louisiana. Thomas, you still with us over there?
You can.
Nice. You're going to want to know that too, Thomas, for the employee retention thing.
Peach Street?
Peach Street, Monroe, Louisiana. That 71202 is the zip code on that son of a biscuit. By the way, what's the zip code for Kingston, Jamaica? Anybody know? Anyone?
I don't.
Thomas, you got any clues on that?
I don't think it'd be referred to as a zip code.
Postal code, maybe?
Possibly, that's what it is in Canada. So.
Okay, postal code in Canada. The Canada Post. You know, in Canada Post, they sell coins. They used to sell coins at Canada Post.
All right, just let me confirm the address again. You said it's 23 Peach Street, Monroe?
Yeah, Monroe, Louisiana. 71202.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Just confirming that Thomas is not
Alright.
asleep. Just confirming that Thomas is indeed awake. His eyes are open.
And so you are saying you're looking at 250K?
Yes, $250,000 to procure the silver. That what is sitting at $25.29 an ounce. We got to pay premiums on that, so you can do the math on that depending on what we buy. In fact, I take that back. It's gone down 1 cent. It is now $25.28 an ounce. So it's down. We can probably buy more silver now that it's gone down just 1 cent.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is some good Jamaican coffee I'm drinking here,
And
Julie.
is your home and address different from your business address?
Yeah, we'll just use the business address. Is fine. Who's there with you? Say hello to the kitties.
Yeah, right.
Hi, kids.
Okay, I definitely would do
Now I'm
that.
going to guess that you are 31 years old, Julie. Am I wrong on that? 31. 31 years of age, Julie is. Am I right?
You're getting so much. I think you should go up a little more. You were closer then.
32.
before.
32?
What did you say at first? Did you say 34 at first?
Yeah, I said 34 at first, yeah.
Yeah, you were closer at that time.
So let's
You
say
were much warmer at
35,
that time.
maybe. 35 years of age.
36.
36, yes! Nice!
Yes.
That's the perfect age. Oh,
It
yeah.
is?
It's the perfect age. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. That's the sweet spot for chicks.
All right, Richard.
No
Richard,
offense to
do you
anybody
have
who's older than that, by the way, or
any
younger than
business?
that. Go ahead.
Richard, do you have an EIN for the business?
What?
An EIN number?
Oh, EIN number. I do, but I don't have it handy right now. I'm kind of a floater right at this point. I have to get back with you on that for the old EIN.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
And what is your first name?
What did you just call me for the duration of this conversation so we keep track?
Richard?
Richard. Yeah, but don't call me the other word, the D word. I find that grossly offensive because it means that if you call me the D word, that means that you're thinking that I'm a phallic object, and you know I don't like to be.
So what is your last
sounds derogatory.
name? Why don't you tell me? So why don't you tell me what your last name is?
Richard Gephardt. Gephardt. Gephardt.
You spell the Gephardt for
Yeah,
me?
Gephart. Richard Gephardt. Tried to stab at the presidency back in 2004, but didn't work out, so I ended up crying like a baby over it. Those were dark days.
You said
Julie.
You said Gepheart?
Yeah, Hart. Hart. Oh, I just found my
Oh,
EIN number. It's 536212387. I had my secretary text it over to me. I was like, whoa, that was pretty crazy. But anyways, it's my EIEIO number from Count Derpula. Go ahead.
What's the number?
It's 536212387. Proof of life for Thomas. Is Thomas, you still with us?
I am indeed.
Yes, he's my man. If Thomas can't do it, nobody can.
So
Go ahead.
You said 536212387.
Yes. It's not 8675309 or any of that either.
Okay. What is an email address for you?
What is an email address for me, or what is my email address?
What is your email address?
It's going to be dgephardt@CompuServe.net. CompuServe.net. It's an up-and-coming ISP. That's Internet Service Provider, in case you're wondering.
So that's G Gephardt.
Yeah. No, R Gephardt. I'm sorry. R Gephardt. R for Richard, and Gephardt, my last name. And you know the rest. CompuServe.net. Oh, yeah. So what kind of music do you like, Julie? What kind of music do you like?
Some salsa.
Salsa. Nice.
Yes. So could I
Oh, I
send
think
you
Richard
an
just left
email,
us.
right?
Is Richard gone? I mean, not Richard. Thomas.
Am I
Thomas.
not talking? I am not sure. Check on him. Is he still with us?
Thomas, did you split? I was going to ask you what kind of music Thomas liked, but he's Splitsville. Dang it. He's not a very talkative fella, is he?
All right, Richard, how about your date of birth?
Oh, now you're going to find out how old I am. Well, you know what? I was born on July the 1st, 1987.
July 1st, 1987.
Well, how old does that make me, Julie?
Let me go. I don't think that age is correct, because, no, looking like no.
You think I'm younger than that, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. You 36?
Oh, yeah, we're the same age. We're the same age, Julie.
I don't believe you.
Well, Julie, come on now. How old do you think I am? Now, let's be serious. How old do you think I am?
Sure.
Take a shot in the dark. Shot in the dark.
Maybe about 48.
48. Oh, you're hurting me. You're hurting me here. You know, man, I tell you what. Oh, man. Well, I'll give you a hint to how old I really am. My favorite song is, what's her name?
Come on, Richard, man.
I'm trying to think of the artist. I'm trying to think of.
This is for us.
What is that chick's name that sings Anti-Hero? Who's the artist that sings Anti-Hero? Tiffany, no.
I don't know.
I forget Anti-Hero. It's you, it's me, we all like to pee. Come on, hi, yo. That song. Who sings that song? It's Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. She's
it is?
yeah, Taylor Swift. It's you, it's me, we all like to pee. Come on, let's go. You're my anti-hero. That song. That's my favorite tune. I love to do a heavy metal version of that song. I think that would be.
So what's your date of birth? Because I want to send you out an application to see if we could go ahead and start the process.
Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, there we go. Yeah, it is October 12th, 1967.
October. Why you like to play so much?
That's Columbus Day. Okay.
Richard, stop playing with me.
No. Columbus discovered Hispaniola, which was very close to Jamaica.
Is that your date of birth? Is that your date of birth?
That's my birth date. Yeah, I'm an older guy. I said, okay. Does that offend you?
October 12th. What's the year?
1967.
1967.
Not 1867. That's what you probably thought I said, right?
Yeah, 1967.
1967. That's right. Not 1867. You thought I said 1867. No.
Yeah.
I'm not that old now. Come on. I'm still older. I'm much older. I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
Okay.
But I'm young at heart. I'm young at heart.
Okay. Your woman address?
Do you think less of me now? Do you think less of me now?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Sweetheart.
Okay. Thank you.
No, I don't, sweetheart.
Okay. Thank you.
Your omen address is it separate?
Omen
from
address.
Your business address?
I don't like bad omens or good omens, really. It's the same address. We'll just use the 23 P Street, Monroe, Louisiana. Okay?
Okay.
Now let's see here.
Alright, so if I should send you out an email right now, you'll be able to get it?
Julie, you can send me an email now. I'll read it, and I won't have a cow. Oh, Julie, we're gonna go hit the Taco Bell in Kingston, Jamaica, and then we'll have and be real swell. That's my song. I just wrote that for you, Julie. You like it?
All right. Yes. All right. So, Richard.
Dang it! I was hoping you'd be a little more impressed than that. I was kind of hoping. Dang it! I just failed big time. That was an epic fail on my part.
You did not.
I tried to serenade the lovely Julie, and it did not work. I just bombed diggity. I'm a failure.
All right. How about your SSN number? Do you have
my social security number? Oh, sure. I'll just throw that out there. No problem. We've only known each other for, I mean, I think I feel comfortable with you. I've known you for, how long we've been talking now? Let's see here. 26 minutes, 37 seconds. Oh, yeah. Let me spill my deepest, darkest social security numbers for you. My social insecurity number is this. 224-74-5309. That's 09, not an actual O there, okay?
Oh, Richard, I just get that.
Okay, nice. All right, is everything okay over there? Everything all right over there, Julie?
Yeah, I'm trying to put your application together.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, nice. Slip it all together there. We got to procure this silver. By the way, silver is not moved.
If you were not comfortable you could go ahead and add that for yourself when I send over, when you take a look at the application. Is that okay for you?
What do you want me to do?
You could go ahead and put in your SSN number.
I just gave it to you.
Oh, I didn't get the number. Sorry.
Okay, it's a 224-74-50. 5309. 5309. 224-74-5309. That's 09, not an O, like letter, okay? I feel like I know you well enough now that I feel.
So you feel.
I mean.
All right.
Yes, that's right. This coffee is pretty good. I'm almost done with it. It's lukewarm now, Julie.
It is?
Yeah, it's lukewarm. It was piping hot earlier in the call, but
Did you get an email from me? Could you check to see?
I'm actually not anywhere near a computer right now. I'm actually not anywhere near any kind of electronic device at this point, except other than my phone. And since I'm talking to you, I can't check the email because that CompuServe does not allow you to check it mobily. I've got to go to my desktop. But I will check it. I'm going to have faith that you sent it to me. I got to have faith, faith, faith. You got to have faith, faith, faith. That's a song by George Michael, in case you didn't know.
Okay, so I did check, but I'm not. Let me see.
Okay, all right, nice. So let's see here. So how soon do you think we'll get the fundage here, Julie?
This year?
This year, all right. That gives us, about 7-8 months left. How many months left are in the year?
Are you playing, Richard? Because you have been sitting here all this time. Are you playing right now?
Play? No, hold a second. Let me get the guitar. Do you want me to play? I'll play it. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on.
What I'll do,
Now I'm playing. You hear it?
Richard?
Yeah, do you hear that? Julie? Julie? I was playing for you. You want me to play? Ah, dang it. Julie. And we kept it going for about almost 30 minutes there. That's pretty good. I'm actually impressed that she hung out with me that long. We're going to try to get... She called from a spoof number, so we won't be able to get back in touch with her. But we're going to try to call some of these other people back. The guy from New Jersey, I don't know if that's...
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 7, 3...
Okay. We won't get him. Let's see what this person is. This might be Thomas. Let's see if Thomas contact us back. No, dang it. Well. Well, that was fun. All right. Back to serious business now. All right. Let's get back to the front, to the comments. And let's see. We've got Martin Shirishin says, great show, Sal. God bless you. Thank you, Marvin. All right. Appreciate that, Marvin. Appreciate that. And Bosnian Stacker says, good live stream as always. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right. Julie was rude. All right. Fox paid Dominion almost $1 billion. Whoa. That means no chance they switch votes. Yeah. Man, crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, man. Bug says, this AI has no current data. It is still being fed and does not know current events. So take stock and money advice with a grain of salt. That's true. You're right, Bug. Yep. I think this version was only updated up to 2021. It's all good and thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker, on this as we march on ahead. Here we've got Turkey's demand for gold is underpinned by a deep cultural heritage, and it plays an important role in weddings and other aspects of religious life. That it does. You're spot on with that, Bosnian Stacker. Yes, indeed. All right, we've got good story there. Thank you, sir. This is the story on the most epic silver stacking story you'll ever hear. Yeah, so check that video out if you haven't done so already. What would make gold price per ounce if silver went to $300 per ounce? Oh, man, that's a good question. My guess is probably we'd see the gold to silver ratio narrow considerably if that was to happen. It just depends on how long that's going to take. But yeah, don't know. It's just a pure guess. It would be on my part. All right, very good. All right, good to see you guys. Big Trader is here. Welcome. Welcome. And Tears for Beers is here. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you guys joining me here. Platinum is on fire. It sure is. It's kind of went up a pretty good amount today. And let's see here. Captain X says, don't freaking trust AI, artificial intelligence. I understand. It's pretty scary, the technology behind that and how quickly it could grow. and really take over if we're not careful. Love that design for sure. Yes, pretty cool design. The Captain High Relief. John Knox says here from this chat, from the live stream the other day, says the following. Let me get over here where I can get this. Says, in this new bull market for commodities, it is best to keep buying all the way to the top, especially on pullbacks when it's a great to some sort of smart dollar cost averaging. Only sell when it starts to look like we are near the top. Then wait until the next bull cycle looks like it's starting. It's okay to be slightly early or late. In the previous bull market, I only came into gold and silver halfway into it. The last part of it, that is what really shot up from around 2006 and 2007 and 2011. Keep stacking. There you go. John, that's right. Very good. All right, let's see here. Liquid electrum, Neil. Yeah. Type salivate metal just like they show there, and I'll see it. Yeah, I can't. Sometimes I miss some things. You have to actually type my name out for me to see it, or send a 99-cent super chat. I definitely see those, but and that way I'll see your post if you have something directed at me. Bosnian Stacker, accused and convicted are two different things. I would take Perth Mint product over U.S. Mint any day of the week. That's exactly right. Me too. Turns out the story turned out to be a huge, scam. All right, hold on a second. I think he's calling back. Somebody's calling. I think this makes somebody different. Hello?
Hi, George.
Yes, hello. This is George Thorogood. Can I help you?
Hi, Mr. Thorogood. This is Anthony Rack. I'm with Premium Merchant Funding.
Anthony.
My colleague Jonathan Baker instructed me to give you a call after 2:30 today. This morning.
Thank you to Johnny. Now, what's your name again?
Anthony.
Anthony. Hello, Anthony. Good to see you. All right, it's not Anthony. It's not Anthony Soprano, is it by any chance?
Anthony Rack.
Rack, right.
Yeah.
Does anybody tell you, hey, nice rack?
Oh, yeah. So sometimes.
You get that all the time, don't you?
My sister didn't like it.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So how may I serve you today, Anthony?
Well, we were going to go over, a term loan option maybe for your business.
Term loan auction for the business.
Correct.
I like that. Let's auction off my term loans. I like that idea.
Option.
Oh, option, not auction. Okay, I would rather auction off my loans.
How many do you have?
7. Can we auction those off instead of option them out?
Well, we can definitely pay them off or can consolidate. That's definitely what we specialize in over here.
I love consolidation. That's what she said. I would like to consolidate. That's right. In fact, I even wrote a song about that. You want to hear it?
Sure.
Hold on. Let me get to it. Let me get this. Crap, I keep on dropping my pick. Just a second. Here we go. All right. Consolidation Nation. Yeah, Consolidation Nation. Consolidate. Salivate. Consolidation Nation. Consolidation Nation. Consolidate. Salivate. Consolidation. All right, there we go. You like that?
That was good. That was good, George.
Would you say that was a catchy little number? Would you go as far as to say that was a catchy little number?
I think it was pretty good.
That's what she said. All right. Cool. All right. So how can we consolidate these loans?
I just need bank statements and balances.
All right. I can get you some bank statements. I can get on the old dark web and grab a few and send them over your way. What do you think?
What's your best email?
The best email is the one that I check all the time. That's going to be the best one. Now, there are some emails that I hardly ever check, that I ever mess with. Those are not the best ones because I'm never on them. And some of them I don't even remember the password to. But the best one is the one that I check all the time. That's the very best one.
Okay, what's the name of your best one that you check all the time?
I call it my best email. That's what I call it. I know it's not a very clever name, but I say, this is my best email. I say, hey, bestie, let's get some email. That's what I call it. I have a little nickname for it. Bestie.
Yeah.
Would you like the address to it?
Yes, please.
Okay, it is best email George. Let's call him back. I don't like it. He hung up on me, and I don't understand why. Come on, Anthony. Anthony, what's going on over there? What are you talking about? And get on the phone there. What are you saying there? Okay, come on. Come on over here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 412.
All right. I think we've, it's either sink or swim with the scam calls. We haven't been getting them as of late. We had a 4-way earlier tonight. For those of you who missed the first part of the live stream, it was a pretty lively one. If you get a chance to check that out, I encourage you to do so. Bosnian Stacker, I'm hearing good advice. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. This is an older video. It's been going back and watching the older videos. I appreciate that. Eli, it's so wild that just 10 days ago I bought a 10-ounce bar for $2.68. Today it's $3.25. Yeah, it's been insane. These prices have been going up like wildfire. Silver Tortoise says here, I'm a herbal person, but had a lot of really bad habits, like drinking and going out and partying and to forget things. I got into silver first to save and have some savings. Now I do gold and silver collectible coins. It's become a way for me to save for a home in a fun way. Way to go. And I've actually kind of moved a little bit in that direction as well, too. Yes, indeed. And Liquid Electrum, the coin collectorium, says, it's about to get very interesting from here on out. It's what we all have been waiting for. It's why we stack. A restructuring of the monetary system will be extraordinary for gold and silver. It sure will. That's exactly right. We are in it for a ride of a lifetime, and those who said gold was not money will regret it for life. Stack on, folks. The future is shiny. Gold is really proving itself. It sure is. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And let's see here. Sam Lamb says, stack gold, never wrong. Great video. Thank you, Sam. Never wrong. You can't go wrong holding on to gold, I don't think. Big Like 501, thank you, Coin Collecting Fun. As we march on through here to some of these comments, we have got Pax says here. Let's see here on this video here from Sunday, How Gold and Silver Saved My Life. If you guys get a chance, if you've not seen it, check it out. He says, I made a comment like that on your channel. I gave up hedonistic lifestyle, including alcohol and other destructive things. I swapped those things for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and God's money. Way to go, Pax. That's awesome. Gold and silver. I used to do self-destructive things and believe that they made me happy, but they actually made me miserable. I am sober for years now, been stacking, and I'm happier than I've ever been. I'm a very humble lifestyle and spend all my spare money on precious metals. I haven't spent anything really, just converted into real money, and I'm well in profit to boot. I gifted ounces of gold and sovereigns to my parents, and somehow it reminds me of the parable of the minas. They gave me a lot, and I'm happy to give a little back. Awesome, Pax. Great story. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Hello, Rocky Superstar. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here with us in the chat. Appreciate you guys putting up with me. Ryan Kozak from a day ago on this. Some great testimonies here from some of you folks on this video about how it changed your life. I started stacking about a month ago. As I've started stacking, I've noticed my own mindset shift on how I view money. I have all my guitars, amps, and broomsticks video games. I do have whiskeys and beers as well, but they last me a while due to my weight loss. Lost over 70 pounds. Way to go. I now view gold and silver as my new addiction, but I always buy with my own money and never borrow. Way to go. You got it. You got your head on straight. Congratulations on your weight loss and all of your success and good stuff there. Now, our first super chat of the night comes from Nick. Thank you, Nick. He is looking to buy one gold buffalo or eagle. And why? I don't care about premium, just want the best of the best, buying to save one. Well, I would say probably if you are looking between a buffalo and an eagle, you got to understand the differences between them. Buffalo is 24 karat, but it is not quite as popular as an eagle. And so I would probably go either or are highly recognizable. And they also, you don't have to worry about taxes, but I would say probably it's just whether you prefer 22 karat gold or 24 karat gold. I would probably go with the buffalo if I were you, but I like the fact that it takes a classic design on both sides of the coin of the buffalo nickel. That's what I don't like about the eagles. If they're going to use the classic design on the front, which is the St. Guns, I wish they would do that on the back. But yes, indeed. The only problem with the buffaloes, and this is a big problem in my view, but it may not be for you, is there's what's called finning on them. They have really sharp edges because they are a higher relief. and so the metal flows out and has kind of sharp edges on it. But that may be a very minor thing. If you get it in a capsule, you really probably won't notice that. But yeah, there you go. I hope that answers your question. Thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated. The first one of the night, so thank you, Nick. And I'm going to give you 5 push-ups. That's right. For those of you who don't know and are new here, every time somebody donates $1 via super chat, I do 1 push-up. If it comes via PayPal, friends and family, it's 2 push-ups. So let me put this guitar away because I don't want to damage it. I don't want to knock it over while I do those push-ups. You can understand that, right? You can understand me not wanting to damage my own guitar. I'm going to move some things around here to make this happen. We're going to do 5 push-ups for Nick. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Yes. 5 push-ups. Nice, nice, nice. All right. All right, let's see here. All right, Pax. You know, I've watched a lot of your videos and left many comments. This won't be true for the majority of viewers, but for me, this is my favorite video of yours. Well, thank you, Pax. And I'm sorry I'm just now getting to it. YouTube hid your comment from me. It says I was confused why I was drawn to your channel in the first place. I made assumptions about the metal music and the smoky voice, and I was wrong. It might sound odd, but maybe you are part of God's plan for me. May God bless you and your family, Sal. Love from Northern Ireland. Well, Pax, thank you, sir. I am honored and humbled, and I appreciate it. And I know I'm sort of an acquired taste, but once you get used to me, hopefully people will stick around, and I thank you so much. Do push-ups playing them. Now, that would be a challenge, wouldn't it, Rocky? If I could do that, then that would mean that if I could do push-ups and play guitar at the same time, then maybe the Federal Reserve has a purpose. No, that's almost a good purpose. All right, okay. Hey, Neil Farrer, thank you, Neil. Neil must be coming to us from the Old Kingdom. Maybe he's coming from the United Kingdom. Thank you, Neil, for being here. Have a good night. Yes, indeed. Solemn Stacker is here. All right. And Sarah with the rock horns on this one. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sarah. Dolomite says, I wish I could believe in a God of some kind, but I simply cannot. I understand some people don't, and but I think Dolomite, from your comment here, I think you're more open to it than you think. The fact that you wish you could believe in one is the first step. It really is, and so I'm praying that God will reveal Himself to you. But thank you for your comment, and thank you for your honesty, and I could certainly understand where you're coming from on that for sure. But thank you, Dolomite. All right, Dusty Rhodes says, thanks, Sal, you're awesome. Love you, my friend. Thank you, Dusty. Appreciate you so much. And Bosnian Stacker, I've been going back and watching the old videos. He's here to thumb it up. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. All right. Yes, indeed, that's right. Creek Runner, all right? The Razorbacks, that's right. The Razorbacks are in town. That's right. Thank you, Creek Runner. Good stuff what Sarah's doing there. I'm waiting for silver to reach $30 per ounce. Nice video. I tell you what, I think we could see it. We might see it this year. Let's see. All right. Will silver price explode before our eyes? Live market watch. Yeah. This was the longest live stream that you have done so far. Wow. I wonder how long we did that one. That's, man, crazy. Man. All right. Silita says thumbs up. I've gone over 2 hours, I know, but have I done 3 hours? I'm not sure. But anyways, all right. Boz, it's only time. Chow time and thumbs up. Thank you, sir. All right. Edwin Tan, looking forward to gold at $2,500. Not out of the realm of possibility for sure. Zardoz, thumbs up this live stream. Thank you, Zardoz, the man. He's the one that kind of pops in from time to time and drops some channel memberships, which is very nice. And 66 Sam just pulled trigger on a 2-ounce solid metal round. Thank you, 66 Sam. Wow. That's right, CCT. Finning is their gold buffaloes as a security feature. That's right. So 66 Sam, if you click on the link in the description of this video or go to my channel page, what 66 Sam did was he went over and clicked on this while playing heavy metal music, and he added one to his cart. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed that, my friend. That's awesome. Thank you, sir. All right. And we've got Bosnian Stacker. Sending greetings. Appreciate that so much. We're getting into today's comments here soon. Of course, they will escape justice because the post-World War II USA is run by La Cosa Nostra. Yeah, crazy. Pistol packing pilot, $2,500 this year. I'll be stunned if it doesn't happen. Bank collapses, inflation, and CBDCs. Good grief. How can it not? I know. Exactly right. All right, very good. And Daniel Lopez, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. 700 flat for 25 maple leaves. All right, a full tube of them. Daniel, we're going to add those to another one if they come along for push-ups. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my friend. Very kind. The second super chat of the night. And on this video about changing life, Nicole Kuske says, I used to spend $80 to $100 a night on cocaine. Then one day I came across a big reputable bullion dealer online. I realized a gram of gold was $60. I couldn't believe it because if I took that $300, $400 sometimes more on weekends, and instead of buying a gram or 8-ball, I bought silver and gold. Every weekend when I had the itch to do coke and drink, I'd rush to my phone and buy as much as I could, after the bills were paid, of course. I was never a good saver of cash, but quickly realized I did not want to ever sell my silver and gold. That helped me a lot out financially. Christ has risen. Glory be to Christ. Way to go, Nicole. That's wonderful. Good job. All right. Thank you, CCT, for posting a link to the Salivate Metal Round there. And by the way, if you want to test the veracity of the Salivate Metal Round, you can always slide it down a CCT Silver Slide. So get in touch with Cybercurtain Twitch on his channel if you want one of those. There are ways to get them in America as well, too. He's from the United Kingdom, and they have spread around in fact, I think they're more widely spread around the world than the Salivate Metal Rounds. As Welky with some emoticons there, thank you so much. And you've got Hawaii Silver. 2 reasons. It's rigged and people are stupid. Yeah, I understand. About sums it up, doesn't it? Silver Shelby says, salivation food has me salivating. All right. Thank you. And Buddy Sampling. Good morning, Professor Sal. You're always well prepared. Thank you, sir. There's times I feel less prepared than others, but thank you very much. All right. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to Cybercurtain Twitcher's channel. Ronald Hall says, you're an addicted personality. Yeah, an addicted personality is my problem. I had to do what you are saying, but first and foremost, I had to work on moderation. It seems too much of a good thing is bad. God is there to help, just ask. Another good video, my friend, and you're right. Even though you didn't have to learn the hard way. Thanks and have a good day. Thank you, Ronald Hall, and that's exactly right. You can overdo it on everything, including stacking precious metals. You can get in big trouble. And you can lose big time stacking precious metals. You know, it's not all, it's not all just peaches and cream. I don't know how else to say it. But anyways, Gilbert Barrera, volatile prices should be considered, but no matter what the price is, it will always be worth more than a failing currency, and that will have zero purchasing power. That's true. The first silver slide in New Zealand is on its way there right now. Amazing, CCT. That is wonderful. So it's all around the world, all 4 corners. Tears for beers. Do you salivate into a bowl, then drink it, asking for a friend? All right, I need to know who the friend is. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't, but I slurp out of a cup. It's the opposite of salivation. I slurp in. So is slurping salivating in reverse? That's really the question we need to ask ourselves here. Is slurping the Slurpination Nation? Are we part of the Slurpination Nation on these live streams? I don't know. Saculum says, I buy and hold, never sell. It's real wealth. Exactly right. Real wealth. All right. Zardoz. Is Zardoz still with us here tonight? I thought gold was expensive at $850 when I first bought it. You know, me too. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why that keeps... Good job. All right, way to go, Zardoz. Yeah. Buying a long time. JM Unleashed. Hey, I know that guy. Yes, I do. Gold and silver prices are not even half of what they should be at this time, in my opinion. At the same time, I never underestimate the possibility of a massive smackdown. Exactly. I'm going to continue to buy low and hold high. There you go. Nick is back with another super chat. He says, people believe in artificial intelligence, aliens, and UFOs, but not God. People that don't believe in God sure have a lot of faith in other things. It's easy to see everything was designed and created. I will even go above and beyond that, Nick, and say that I think it takes a lot more faith to not believe in God than to believe in God. It's just a transferal of faith. You think about it. Whenever you stop at a stoplight, or whenever you go through a green light, rather, whenever you go through a green light, you will have 100% faith that when you go through that light, that no car is gonna T-bone you, and that the people on the intersection that have the red light are gonna stop. You have complete and utter faith because of the light, because of the color of a light. Think about that. You think about that kind of faith. How many times do we think about that? Now just take a little bit more, or maybe even a little bit less faith than that. In fact, the Bible says all you need is a faith of a mustard seed to believe in God. That's right. I believe there is an intelligent designer of this world. But yes, indeed. Very good. And Nate Palm Death has been artificially intelligent for as long as I can remember. There you go. All right. I got a friend into silver a few months ago, saw him today, and he said, I'm up to 80 ounces. Way to go, Liquid Electrum. Evangelizing there on it, on the silver. Good job. Way to go. Silver Hair Stacker. I used to waste tons of money taking my wife on extravagant travel to Europe, cruises in Alaska. Oh, wait, I still do that. Nothing wrong with that, Silver Hair Stacker. You've got a good balance. You just got another new gold piece. So I needed to do 12 push-ups for Nick and then what was sent earlier there. So let's do 12 push-ups here to get a little bit of the blood flowing. Yes, indeed. Let's do 12. And thank you again, Nick, for that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Here we go. Knock them out quick so we can get back to these comments here. Thank you guys for putting up with me and for being here with me tonight. We have 99 viewers and 99 thumbs up on this live stream right now. But believe it or not, more than half of you have not thumbed this live stream up yet, because those were people that have come and gone that thumbed it before earlier. So yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Creek Runner. Unless I see a good drop, I will hold off until June, July-ish. That's when decisions will be made. All right, that's right. About the debt ceiling. That's right. Mami Sharif Shiren says, now it's happening again. China, Africa, Russia has more gold than USA, as well as Saudi Arabia. UAE has gold. Well, that's if you don't believe we have the 8,100 tons in our coffers. But Hi-Yo Silver Way, another great video. So yes, I could say gold and silver diverted a bad habit. It's God's money will not go away. God bless you, brother. And praise the Lord always. Thank you, sir. 682468. People, stop buying. These premiums will drop quickly. Will they drop quickly, though? I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. But look for the best deals out there possible. All right. And, all right, Cybercurtain Twitcher says, I really would like to speculate on where the new bottom is, as a couple of market analysts I follow predicting lower prices in the summer, and the whole world is in such turmoil right now that anything could happen. Exactly. And that's just it. We got to be open to anything happening at this point, for sure. Liquid Electrum, thank you, brother, for the super chat. Have a good night, Cybercurtain Twitcher. Appreciate that, Mr. E. God bless Sal. I just got a letter from my mortgage provider saying my monthly payment went up to 18, is that billion pounds plus per month, my direct debit? I don't need to do anything about it. That confuses me, Mr. E. 18 billion? Oh, that's 18 million pounds? That's a heck of a mansion you got there, Mr. E. Especially if that's per month. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. 18 billion. All right. Let's do 5 push-ups for Liquid Electrum. 5 push-ups. Here we go. Let me get these out here. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. Liquid Electrum has required me to expend some calories. All right. Very good. Ah, yes, indeed. Let's see. All right. Bosnia and Stacker, Missouri had the 9th highest property crime rate nationally. Wow. It also ranks as the 6th state and the highest violent crime rate. They got bigger problems to worry about instead of gold and silver. Wow. I did not know that. Let's see here. That's too long. We got to go through some of these fairly quickly here. James Smith, I'm still stacking and still predicting $28 to $30 per year. That's possible. Very possible. Dan 2886 says, I'm glad I bought silver at 20 pounds and 10 cents, and I've had to wait until now to start looking at buying again. It's been annoying watching it rise and rise. I hear you, brother. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. In fact, I did a little shifty at the local coin shop recently for a coin I got in layaway. Crazy. All right. James Owen says, buying this week, putting money into physical assets and not leaving much on the table. Yes. Crazy. This is a video on the recession that's coming, that's predicted by a former Treasury Secretary. If you have not seen this video, thanks, Al. Appreciate you taking the time to share with us. Great information you have. Thank you, my friend. And Numismatic Stacker says the following here. Double dip recession, I agree. Go Salvation Nation. It's going to start in July. Dude, we're going to run out of oil reserves with no drilling going on. We'll see $250 a barrel. Inflation from 4.9 to 14%. Gold and silver rise with notification of dollar ends. It's bad for the world, but good for us stackers. Y'all think silver can't hit $200 value? When the dollar is gone, who knows what wealth we can endure. If I'm not mistaken, I think that we're adding some back to our oil reserves again. I think some of the stocks are being replenished. Don't quote me on it, but I've heard that that's what's happening. I don't know. Liquid Electric, my daughter's friend works at Charles Schwab and says secret layoffs are happening en masse. Wow. Secret layoffs. This is stuff that they're not talking about in the news, but we're going to hear more and more anecdotal reports such as what Liquid Electric has shared here. That is pretty scary, especially if they're happening in a financial institutions. That's telling you something. All right, you guys are awesome. Mike Raymer is here. Good to see you. Good to see Gold Chick, by the way. Shout out to Gold Chick. Yes, indeed. So glad your Gold Chick is here. We've got Zardos is still with us. Rocky Superstar is still with us. We've got Alabama 47 joining us here tonight. Always appreciate you seeing Alabama. Red Crawler is great. Yes. Glad you guys are with me. Thanks for sticking it out. MC, not MC Hammer, just MC, straight up MC, says the following. A recession is already here. Wait until recession is in full swing. Silver will crash because it is a worldwide recession and possibly depression, particularly if World War III breaks out. Then the price of metals won't matter. I'm sure stackers will stack regardless of prices. You know, the thing is yeah, technically we're not in a recession, at least not yet. We got out of one that lasted 2 months. However, Gold Chick said, I believe, earlier, if I read the comment, I may not have gotten into it yet, but I did brush through it, and she said that we're probably in a recession now. It's not been calculated yet. So in other words, we may be in one right now. It's just not been reported on yet. The numbers are being compiled, and it will show it soon. And I believe that's probably right. We very well could be. Andy Bosick says they are trying to kick the Bud Light beer can down the road. Exactly right. And who knows? Maybe they'll have Janet Yellen on the beer can, the Bud Light. All right. Then get myself fired in the summer. That would be great versus winter. Man, I hope you don't get fired, Zephiel. You need a job as long as possible. Tell you what, Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda, it looks like I'm scaring him. I don't want to do that. I want to get on his good side so that he lets me hang out down there and give his wife a big old hug. He says, I need to hoard more toilet paper, feminine products, coffee. I'm also hoarding my loose change. I may be forced to go to my LCS and buy a 10-ounce gold coin and tap into my gold envelope fund and put the 1 ounce gold that I'm saving for on hold. I hear you, but Silver Honda, I actually am going to encourage you to not do that. Hold out. Now, it may be bad advice I'm giving you now. However, I want to encourage you to hold out on that. Just see if you can pile away a little bit more money, and let's see where it goes. I'm thinking more bullish for gold, but hey, we've had some pullbacks even just recently. But I want to encourage you I hope you hear this response. But yes, indeed. All right. Like a frog in a rock. That's right. A frog in a crock. That's right. A frog in a crock. A Rocky Superstar, have you heard that Southern Florida is having gas and diesel shortages? No, I have not heard that. Now, that is some big news. If that's occurring, that's crazy. Okay, all right, whoa. So yeah, she needs to resign, Feinstein, and I pray for her. That's horrible what's going on, but she should have resigned years ago. Actually, it's horrible what's going on, but with her, the Gods of Olympus series should be redone with John. I can't argue with you on that, Colonic Stacker. Oh my gosh. That's about the funniest thing I've read all day. Oh man. Uncle Festerman. All right, Uncle Festerman. All right, Edwin Tan says, "Hey Sal, if May federal rate is up 0.5%, will you think gold can drop below 1950? Yes, I think it could. If they raise it, in fact, I will go ahead and I'd probably bet money on it, Edwin Tan. If they raise rates 50 basis points in May, that's it for gold. It's going down to 1950. But that's not going to, I can almost guarantee it's not going to happen. That's indeed here. Very, very good. Okay, thank you, Zardoz. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Have a good evening, Zardoz. Thank you, sir. All right. Good to see you guys. Thank you. James Smith is here. James Smith. Jazda 1000 says, the chefs at the Cook the Books Club says it all. Made me chuckle. Thank you. That's right, exactly. I can't claim credit for that phrase, but I might start using it because it seems like that's what's happening. And by the way, when I first heard it, I thought, yeah, I don't think it's really happening, but I think it's happening now. I think they're cooking the books on us. Susan Pitt, Sal, I've been listening to your videos for a while. Yes, you have. And I appreciate that. I'm honored and humbled, Susan Pitts. And I don't know, Susan Pitts was in here earlier tonight. I'm not sure if she still is here. But she says, your veracity is good with me. Thanks for not pumping or being a doom and gloomer. Well, thank you, Susan Pitts. I appreciate it. I try to be as realistic as possible. And your words hold a lot more weight considering you're an officer of the law. And I think that, you know, I hold those in law enforcement in high esteem. And by the way, I try to treat everybody equally, but I believe in order to that those who serve in law enforcement and in the military are, you know, they have they're as far as their integrity and what they have to train for, what they have to go through. There's a lot of integrity there, so I appreciate that. Whoa, Zardoz, on the way out, he's just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships. Wow, thank you so much, Zardoz. Everybody who received one, say hello and thank you to Zardoz for those. Let's give him 10 push-ups. Thank you, Zardoz. Wow, he just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships right here. That is dropping a hand grenade of channel memberships on this channel. Well done, sir. Thank you. Let's do 10 push-ups in his honor. Let's do it. Let's try it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there we go. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Thank you, Zardoz. Zardoz strikes again, that's right. Carl Hawthorne says, the chef at the Cook the Books Club. That's right. I got to remember to say that and get a little flow off the tongue. It's the chefs at the Cook the Books Club. That's right. Push-ups are in order. That's right. We got them done. All right. Very good. Zardoz has spoken. That's right. Stefan, the great Stefan says, recession. What you talking about, Willis? That's right. Exactly. What you talking about? Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Stefan. Pawpaw Strategy says, in my opinion, the price of silver could come down to $22 by the end of April. Profit taking will continue, especially if Powell and company use hawkish language. Yes, but I think they're running out of time to do that. I think they're really skirting the fence. They're riding the thin line between rate hikes and recession. So I don't think it's going to happen, but Pawpaw Strategy, you could be right. You know what I mean? You very well could be right. We'll see here. But keep in mind, though, the next rate hike is not happening until May. Moose BME says here on this video from this morning, for a while now. Just periods of brief reprieves by swept under the rug distractions and war. The bubbles now, like Sal said, are just bigger. Good luck and best regards to all. That's right. Bigger bubbles. That's right. Richard Metcalf is here. Richard says, who owns more gold? U.S. citizens, including wedding rings and stackers, or the government? I think the government. You know, I don't know. That's a good question, Richard Metcalf. I want to say probably even U.S. citizens, when you take into account the number of rings, 14-karat gold rings and jewelry, probably the people. Probably the people do in the United States. If I was to say China, India, Turkey, hands down it's the people. But I think probably even the people in the United States hold more gold than the Federal Reserve does, or the U.S. Mint, U.S. Treasury, rather. I think it's U.S. Treasury that owns the gold. 8,100 tons, if you believe it's there. But here we go. All right. Okay. Tears for Beers. I thought Paul Pelosi's new book was called Hammer Time. Dios Banano says gold is going nowhere but up. Stay invested. I tell you what, it's hard to think that it could go down at this point, but we have seen it go down in the last couple of days. But you know, you might be right. No, wait, hold on a second, folks. We just got this in from No IQ. Mr. Bubbles, Bubblation Nation, says no exercise necessary just because you're you. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much, No IQ. Man, just right out, just saw this pop in. Thank you, my friend. Very kind of you, sir. Oh, man. Is he here? I don't know. That was unexpected. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you indeed. Man. All right. Let's see here. Let's march on here. We've got Georgina says here, when global power switches to BRICS, the embargo against the U.S. will begin. This is a long game they're playing, and we're playing along with the plan. So recession, yes. However, it's the coming greatest depression that will be the real doozy. And that's what a lot of people are wondering, if this thing is going to be a deeper recession or even a depression. But we'll see. And if there is a coming greatest depression, that'll be pretty big. I don't know. Everything just unravels. And like I said, all I think it will take is a few of the hot topics that are happening right now, geopolitically, economically, with bank failures and the like, with inflation, and we'll see. Yes, thank you, Liquid Electrum. I tell you what, I'm honored and humbled. You guys are just, I really don't feel worthy of your kindness. Even that you would take the time to be with me and put up with my corny jokes and in my stupid voice, you know, I just very much appreciate you. All right. And we've got Fiddlemaster J on this video from this morning, which sprouted a lot of conversation here about the Christian church needs to be stacking gold and silver. It is referenced so many times in the King James Bible, and a huge part of the end times prophecy happens during the collapse of the world economy. And here's the thing, God can postpone the end if Christians gain favor in his eyes again. According to Scripture, it has nothing to do with non-believers. It's on the Christians. We're constantly being told not to hate, don't judge, and love everybody. The Bible says the complete opposite, and Christians are dropping the ball. I believe the word of God in every fiber of my being. That's why I stack gold and silver. Well, I don't know that the Bible is saying the opposite, to not love everybody and not judge and not hate. I don't see anywhere, unless I'm reading your comment wrong. But anyways, but I do think it's a good idea for churches and individuals to have gold and silver and to stack for sure. I mean, it is mentioned in the Bible, right? So there we go. And thank you. They're very good. All right. Thank you, Stephen. Stephanie says, we're here because you're you. Well, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you, Evil One. Very kind of you to say that. Wolfman Sachs, he has a colonic stacker. There's no IQ. Hey, no IQ. Thank you, my friend. Colonic stacker. No, Wolfman Sachs is kind of he's kind of dropped off the scene of YouTube and the like. He's doing different things now. He actually makes his own coffee. I've not actually heard from him in a while. It's called Cabin Coffee. And I've actually reviewed some of it. He was supposed to send me some more, but maybe he's gotten busy. But he's got his own, he's gotten into church now and is pretty actively involved there. Some of the proceeds from the coffees goes to church. But anyways, so there it is. All right, very good. All right, now we've got Ray Gildrath says that they tweak numbers so they can raise rates, which will backfire soon. Yep, and a lot of it is wondering how the ripple effect of these rate hikes may not be felt for a couple of months or even a half a year out. That is the thing they have to be careful about. All right. My kitten is a grandmaster. I just bought a 1 ounce circulated round in a 1964 Kennedy half dollar for $22. Whoa. A 1 ounce circulated round in a 1964 Kennedy. That is a great deal. Well under spot for both of those. Well under spot. Route 66. Yes, China is our biggest problem. I would have learned Chinese while in high school when I had the chance. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Should have learned, yeah, Mandarin. That's right. Daisy SK, the recession roller coaster ride continues. Hold on, indeed. That's about sums it up. It's crazy, crazy. Methydicus, Abriticus, thank you. Good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here. Try Again is here. Gold Maple is here. Nickel Stacker is joining us. Hello, Nickel Stacker. And Gold Chick is still with us. DK says, thank you for your alert. Very helpful. Let's go silver. Rise, baby, rise. Thank you. Let's march ahead here. We've got Bono Mark says the following here. We're going at a fairly good clip here now as we march on through these comments. During COVID, we printed so much money and taking big, huge debts on the markets. Doesn't matter how or when, we will have to pay the bill. And as well, when you are in it, you don't know it. So yes, we are in a big recession. All right, there you go. Yeah, that's right. And as Gold Chick kind of made that same point as well too, we could very well be in a recession. It just hasn't been noted yet. There, yep. Jay Hart is here. Hello, and thank you, Daniel Lopez. Daniels, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here, Daniel Lopez. Have a good day. So honored to have you as part of the channel, and I appreciate you so much, my friend. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Yes, indeed. All right. Rhonda Holt, insane times, and it's only beginning. I'll tell you what, anything could happen for sure in the next couple of months and year. And learning how to do this. I agree with you. You cannot trust the info that the government gives you. You have to use your own eyes and ears to figure out what the truth is. And you know, the thing is I really did used to take everything as gospel truth. I mean, you know, I wanted to believe my government, especially the so-called nonpartisan agencies like the Congressional Budget Office and the Bureau of Labor Statistics and other agencies, even the FBI, the NSA. I wanted to trust these agencies that they weren't partisan, that they were just giving out the information and facts. But sadly, they've been infiltrated by the administrative state, and it makes it very difficult to really take them seriously. And at the very least, we question how these numbers were contrived, or derived, rather. Rich Garcia, BlackRock and the like are positioning for recession by EOY, hoping to pounce. I don't think they're wrong. Did you mean ESG? Because that's what they're using, environmental social governance. But we'll see here. All right, very good. Stacking. Hello, DD Prepper. Good to see you. Stacking, it's real. That's right. That's one good thing about silver and gold. They are indeed real. You can physically touch them and feel them in your hand. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to find a silver piece here that I can handle straight up and touch with my hand. Not out. I'm going to take it out of the flip and actually touch it. Of course, this one's kind of shiny, so I'm going to hold it by the edges. But yeah, it's nice to be able to have something in your stack that you can just kind of touch. All right. Very good. Constitution is not outdated. We should stick to it. Exactly right. That's exactly right. The Constitution, as a document, has survived any other governing document in world history, when you think about it. Now, obviously, we've strayed from it greatly, but it is the foundation, even now, considering where we are at. It is the foundation for our system here of a representative republic. We are not a democracy. The Constitution purposely and the framers did not want a pure democracy. It is a representative republic. Man says, of course, the numbers are rigged. Never trust the government. Trust what is going on around you. Prepare and protect your family. That's right. It's all said and done. The bull's in. John Bannon says here from 6 hours ago, as we march through these comments, we're getting closer to the top. We're already in a recession. A depression will be next, and it might be a lot sooner than most people think. Good show, Sal. I don't want metals to skyrocket. As I've said a few times before, I bet that many others don't either. I'm still buying. In fact, I just ordered another tube of maples. On top of that, the order I get are the order that I already have in. I'm lucky I buy from a private dealer and will hold silver for me and lock it in for the price for 2 weeks. Great show, Sal. SHTF soon, buddy. Guns and gold, silver and prepping items too. God always comes first. Amen. There you go. All right. Very good. Teresa Marie says, I love seeing the variety of beautiful coins in your stack. Good video. Thank you. I appreciate that, Teresa. I try my best to show some different things in the stack. Take some time to pull some stuff out of deep storage and to make some videos like this, but it's worth it. Thank you so much. Jimmy Dollars, Atomic Homestead. I'm waiting for a check to clear. Needs me gold. I understand. Yes, indeed. Strat Captain says here, we're moving on at a little larger, quicker pace here. Says, Sal, in the end, the monetary system has to fail. There's no point in hoping and wishing that it survives another year or two. Gold and silver will rise to their true values until the end of it. If we're lucky, we won't allow the same central bankers the privilege of sitting on operating the next system. Well, sadly, Strat Captain, they already are planning for it. They already have planning for it. Hence the Great Reset. So really, we're at a crossroads. We either grow a pair and break free of tyranny, or we cow down and march towards the slavery. Yep, they're already in transition for that, sadly. Silversmith. A guy highlighted the Constitution with his pen, and the whole thing was highlighted in yellow. Yep, exactly. Everything is important. All of it. Every single word. You're right. Steven is here. Hello, Steven. Stranger in a Strange Land. Great song by Iron Maiden. That's right. Premier UK band. But I don't know if any of the guys were from Sheffield, England or not. But we love Steven. Good to see you, brother. And by the way, I was honored to have received a beautiful Sheffield knife from Stephen, and it is a beauty. It is an absolute beauty. All right. Very good. All right. Mike Raymer, have a good night, my friend. Mike, thank you so much, Mike Raymer. Hope you're doing well. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother, for being here tonight. Okay. Let's get over here to Boris. Perez has a couple of comments. If whales get paid in cash, the pool will drain. It could be rough, but medicine and seldom and good tasting. That's right, rough. Uncle Sal got the mark. 6.6, baby. 100K soon. I'm hoping so. I don't like being at all sixes on the subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed, I tell you what, be honest. How many people watching right now are not subscribed to the channel? If you could put the number 6 in the chat to let me know if you're not subscribed, let me know. I'm just kind of, it's partially I'm curious. I'm not calling you out or anything like that. I'm just kind of curious to see how many people are here and are not subscribed, because I'm going to ask you to subscribe, because I'm trying to get above 66,666 subs, and we're not 66,500 and something right now. So I'm trying to do it. Hey, Daisy, yes. Common sense is needed. That's really what it boils down to, right? Common sense. Common sense is really what we need. In the end, that's what it boils down to. Common sense is the most constructive way to get through life, and that's why it's so much of that is in the Constitution. Bruce went to school, was brought up in Sheffield. No way, that is so cool. Bruce was. I'm trying to sense a Sheffield accent. I guess, does he have a Sheffield accent? Maybe he does. That's right. Bruce Dickinson. That's great. Oh, man. Count Derpala is subscribed, but that can suddenly stop. I hope not. I hope not. I hope that you will stick with me, Count Derpala. I hope I don't disappoint you. Charles Wilson. Thank you, Charles, for letting me know. I appreciate that. So, Charles, if I can somehow win your subscription, I'd appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for letting me know, Charles. Lars Job just dropped a mega couple of grenades down with 20 Salivate Metal memberships from Lars Job. Thank you so much. Wow. All right. Thank you, Lars. All right. Very kind of you. And in leadership, we need new ideas and unification. I voted for Trump twice, but we know he is narcissistic. Yeah, I know. It's tough with Trump. I hear there's some of that stuff that's going to grow tired too, but hey. Then thank you, DD Prepper. Appreciate it. Let me give him 20 push-ups for that. And thank you. And if you've not subscribed to the channel and you're watching this, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get past 66,666, and we're not there yet, but I want to try to get to 6. I want to get past it. It's an evil number, you know what I mean? There we go. All right. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. There we go. 20. All right. We got it. Oh, yeah. 69,000 subscribers would be nice. That would be cool. That'd be a good start. All right. Very good. Thank you again, Large Job. I appreciate that, brother. Very kind of you. Freedom from Micah Rudd. That's right, freedom. We need freedom and common sense in this world. That's right. Louis Eckert says, love it. The chefs at the Cook the Book Club. Thank you, my friend Lou. Appreciate that. Pax. USA gold reserves are worth $488 billion. The Chinese reserves are worth $121 billion. Russia's are worth $138 billion. And so there's where all those numbers are. Tell me how the BRICS are beating Western Europe and the USA. China has also printed more money by itself than the USA and Western Europe combined. The BRICS are not equipped to become the reserve currency leader under any metric in PM's, fiat, or CBDCs. USA will remain king until the EU becomes a federal superstate with combined fiscal, monetary, and military policies. Boom! He just dropped a massive truth bomb, Pax did on this. When you look at it in terms of weighing the gold reserves, the currency, and the what else? Yeah, all of that, PMs, fiat, or CBDCs. Pax just dropped a massive truth bomb. This is why the BRICS are still a threat. They're chipping away, but it's not going to. But the USA will remain king until the EU becomes a federal superstate. That's right. All right, very, very good. And Parallel Mind says, your rotation of wealth is a beautiful man. Thank you so much. Yeah, in this video, we kind of tried to show you got the spin around again. That's right. Zephyr, I need kilos of rhodium, hafnium, and fuel-grade uranium to buy allegiance. There you go. Oh, yeah, that would be nice if you had all that stuff. Keep that stuff locked up, though, and secure, though. The uranium especially. What is it, $50 a pound for uranium? Boris Perez. Much excellent points starting with God. All is possible. And my stubbornness on my third video stacking because of vices and lifestyles not conducive to health, to say the least. Third rodeo starting. The third time I picked up new me's and filling albums and coin roll hunts is my AA. Thanks, Sal. Another excellent video. Thank you, Boris. Way to go. Way to go. Oh, man. Oh, Susan. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, Susan. What a horrible thing to have to euthanize your 13-year-old dog. You know, pets are so close to us, and it's tough when you lose them, especially a nice, faithful dog, and not a good way to celebrate your birthday. But happy birthday to you, and I appreciate that, and I'm glad I could help you laugh a little bit. God bless you, too. And again, I'm so sorry about the loss of your dog, and yes, indeed. Happy birthday. I know it's a somber one, but we appreciate you, Susan, and it's tough. By the way, Susan, if you love dogs, you should check out JM Unleashed's channel. He walks dogs and really is good with them. And so check out his channel. That might help soothe you as well, too. But happy birthday to you, Susan. All right, yes. Trollfire D80. The original Sigma verifier is awesome. They've actually gone up in price a bit. I think you can get them for about $1,000 for the original one. And that's probably all you need. If you can get the wands, the bigger wands, with the wands, that would be good. All right. All right, we've got Mark Hazley. Let's get to this. He says, preach it, Brother Sal, exploring higher metal prices. No, when markets sell off, all assets sell in order to make good on margins. That being said, rare commodities have a quick rebound as the cheaper prices bring in mass buyers and superior asset that climbs to new highs. Recently, I told my mechanic after I gifted him an ounce of silver that the days ahead for precious metals is a perfect storm, and that if they sell off with the market, it doesn't matter because premiums will likely get higher in the days ahead. Even if I don't have the stack I would have wanted, at least I don't have to look in the mirror and know if metal skyrocket for any reason soon that I did not miss out because of waiting for unreasonable bargain scenarios. That's right. Good. Definitely a good way to, a good line of thinking you have there, Mark Hazley. Way to go. All right. Very good. Let's see here. DS says, I just traded 3 tubes of Silver Eagles to my LCS. They gave $700 each for a total of $2,100 and just ordered a Gold Buffalo for $21.25, 60 to 1 GSR. Way to go, DS. Yeah, you're going to narrow that GSR for sure if you're trading in Eagles. Definitely. Laura says, a recession will be televised and heavily gaslit. That's right, it sure will. You spot on with that one. And let's see here. Mario de Leon says, I really appreciate the knowledge and information. Also, for the fact that you have some compassion. There's too many greedy people out there in the world nowadays looking to screw over fellow human beings. Well, thank you, my friend Mario. I appreciate that. And I'm glad to have you here. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch and for your kind words. All right. Let's move on up here to the next comment and see what we have here. And let's see here. Brandon Underwood. I come for the Explorer, but stay for the content. Thank you. All right, I'm glad you like the Explorer. I appreciate that. I did a little poll about that. Most did like for me saying that, so I'm going to continue saying it. I got a couple of people that were griping about it, so I wanted to make a poll to see if I should get rid of it or not. But Mohawk, I think a lot of you gold and silver advertisers totally every day get it wrong. I think they're all being paid to say silver and gold to skyrocket. I think you get it wrong all the time. I collect silver and gold, yes, now and then it goes up and down. I invest for the long term. It's better than a bank. I don't see a big rise yet. Just what gold and silver does after years goes up a little, not a lot. Yeah, but the thing is I'm not getting paid. If I'm getting paid for anything I say on YouTube, you'll know it. It'll be known. We're not getting paid to say. I don't think any of us are getting paid to say gold's going to go up. But I think if a recession hits, considering where inflation is now, and considering that they're going to be, pausing, gold and silver really have very little room to go down, because it's kind of double dipping. And again, we may be very well into one now, and just not official yet. But anyways, let's see, very good. All right. Let's see here. Mesa Man. It says, I don't have a lot of metals in comparison to many others out there, but I'm hoping to have enough to purchase some items in the bargain prices when it really falls apart. The rest of the way, not massive items, but hopefully things to get me ahead of the game if and when our system straightens out again. Right now, I think the tip of the proverbial iceberg is an understatement. In my opinion, we ain't seen poopy yet. 30s will be considered a weekend vacation. Thanks, as always. God bless. Keep stacking, folks. Keep stacking. That's right. We don't know what it's going to be, but I tell you what, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy what's going on, and I think that if we do see a recession come within this year or the next, it's gonna be worse, I think, than last time. And I think the metals will react. Yeah, AI has a very potential to be a very, very bad thing for sure, Silver Wolverine. Very bad thing. Yes, indeed. When I die, bury me with my best Morgans and my boots and send me off to the reacquainted with all my pets in the afterworld. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Very good. And we've got Unidrummer. No toilet paper. No toilet bowling fiat values. That's right. Schiff says gold crashes this week. Come on Friday. Whoa, Peter Schiff says that. Interesting. The recession happened 3 years ago. This is the Great Depression. All right. Well, there was a little mini recession that happened last year. But anyways, nothing wrong with adding a few more ounces to your stash. That's right. Thank you, sir. Thumbs up from Silita. Thank you. Appreciate that, Silita, as we march on through. We've got We Explore from Sky Soldier. As we try to do, we try to explore here. Bosnian Stacker. Silver will always be silver no matter what you can afford to buy. Good videos always. That's right. Exactly right. Well said. Well said. The Sarge. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my friend. Richard Metcalf. This is exactly why I started stacking. You could see the pressure cooker hedge heading up to the red decades ago. Even my fiduciary told me to hold on to it tightly. He knows what's coming. That's right, Richard. Amen. Lenny Bogart. I think the hard landing will come when Republicans take over again so they can blame Trump. We'll see. Yes. We shall see. All right. I like it once it gets ugly. There you go. Could get ugly. Silver plunged below $21. That was from a little while ago. My britches are electrum, says. Here. Chinese Joe Biden was selling oil out of the reserves to boost up the GDP. Some of it went to China. If it wasn't for selling oil, we would have never gotten out of the recession. That's a good point. It's cheating. So in my book, we've been in a recession. Yes, there you go. That's how they can cook those books, right? Exactly. All right, very good. Thank you. My britches are electrum. And let's see here. Okay, the Global Warmer. Hey, thank you, Global Warmer, for being here, my friend. Have a good evening, sir. Thank you so much. Have a good night. You were the man. Yes, indeed. Growing up, I believe this government, I remember it was very respectful to be an FBI agent. Nowadays, they're retiring early because of how political it became. Yes. And let's see here. All right, Travis Koch. Usually gold and silver drops in recession. Yes, but I think this time, if we see it come back again with everything that's going on, I think we might start to see it rise because of the unique factors that are in play now rather than before. I did a video recently about what silver does in a recession, usually, but I think this might be one of those exceptions. All right, thank you so much. Oh, thank you much, my friend. Thank you, Stephen. Have a good evening. Thank you for being here, for visiting us with us tonight. Stephen, take care of yourself. Thank you, my friend. All right. Keith B. 0007. I think the only way we don't have a recession is if they keep changing the definition. I've been on this planet a little over 50 years now, and it seems different this time. There are many shoes yet to drop. I think so, too. This is why I'm thinking that the metals may go up fairly dramatically. But again, I could be wrong. But it does feel a little different this time. And I know people always say that it's different this time. But things really are coming to kind of a head in a lot of different areas, a lot of different ways. First name, last name is here. Let's explore. That's right. Diachronic sounds. I think recession is an understatement. We're headed for depression and possible hyperinflation. If things keep up, that's right, Brother Clown, that's right. Thank you. But what could be? His invisibleness says, well, Sal, thank God the veil is not over our eyes, no matter how painful. Yes, that's true. We see lost in space. You are not in power if you don't know what you are doing. That's true. That's true. Thank you, Count Derpula. Have a good evening, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Medio Campo says, as for de-dollarization, you may want to rethink the phrase not anytime soon. Old age bills. Cancer all have been described as not going to happen anytime soon. Yep, I hear you. But again, look at what we're comparing it to. I think that's the reason. Not everybody else is doing very well out there either. Patient Prepper. I thought we have been in one for months. It's a greater depression I'm worried about. Yes. My kitten is a Grandmaster. Master Saca Plata 5-ounce gold eagles for $2,070. Wow. I wonder where those are at. Let's see here. We've got ABC. That's it. I'm out. Can't be subscribed to anyone that has a Chinese silver pandas. All right. Well, I tell you what, ABC, if you understood that I don't buy any new Chinese stuff. If they're old and I get a good deal on them, I'll buy them. But I don't buy them new anymore. And I happen to get that one at a good price from the old stack. But I kind of have a personal boycott of new Chinese stuff. So I hope you will hear my response. Stick around. Sean Snyder, my local shop has plenty of constitutional silver. Should I still be stacking even though silver is up nearly $5 from when I made my last large purchase? It might be a good idea to maybe buy a little bit less now, but it may not be a bad idea. Would old paper money price drop when the dollar isn't top dog? Hope my collection holds value. It probably will. It'll have numismatic value, likely. I'm pretty sure. Try again. Greetings. Thank you, Try Again. Was Try Again here earlier? Oh, yes, he's still here. Hello, Try Again. Good to see you. Jeremy S. Love it when Uncle Salivate is now sounding like a conspiracy theorist. I know, because I'm typically not one of those, but it's like it's crazy. All right, folks, I am actually winded. We've been going for about an hour and 45 minutes here, and I'm just kind of tired, and I have another video to record, so I'm going to have to say goodnight, but I tell you what, let's play a game here. Let's play a little game. If you guys could stick with me, we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We haven't done this in a little while, but we're going to play a little game. I have over 5,900 videos. That means you can probably search for anything. If you go to my channel page and scroll all the way to the right and click on the little search thing, you put anything in there, more than likely a video is going to pop up. So we're going to play a little game. And the game is this, that you're going to pick a funny search term. But what you're going to do, only after I type the word go, put 3 pluses in front of your search term like this. And there's only a few rules. Number 1, it can be crazy and wild and zany, and yes, even a little bit naughty, but no more than 3 words and not overly vulgar, okay? And they must be actual words from the English language, and no proper names. So go. Let's see what you guys come up with. Be as crazy and as wild as you want. So let me see what you guys have. I'm going to find that video for a little fun times. Yes, indeed. Let's see what you guys come up. Let's see what you do, and then we're going to search whatever one is the most funniest. So let's see what we've got here. I did not get my dream Jamaican vacation. That's right. I'm sorry. Very good. Let's see here. Very good. All right. All right. There's some good ones here tonight. Good ones. All right. Everybody stop. Everybody stop. I'm going to do this one from No IQ. Let's put the words. Let me see here. Stop. All right. From No IQ. Good night. Let's see what pops up when we put good night in here. Live streams, because I say good night in all these live streams. That's right. All right. So those live streams don't count for this. So, in fact, the first thing was from Sunday night. So, good one, No IQ, but let's try. There was another one that was really good up here. Sasquatch Gerbil. I'm going to actually have to copy that. From Jay Hart. Let's see what Sasquatch Gerbil is. Sasquatch Gerbil. Let's see what pops up for that. He might break it. Yes, he broke the search. He broke the search, all right? Very good. Let's try from Zephiel, Flesh Pit. Let's see what pops up for Flesh Pit. Flesh Pit. Yes, indeed. Flesh Pit has brought this video up. This is a good one. And this was an exclusive first look at the Black Horse of Famine Silver and Copper unboxing. Flesh Pit brought that up from 5 years ago. So let's see here. Is JM Unleashed still with us? If you could post a link to this, or yeah, there we go. Yeah, JM Unleashed. So what JM Unleashed will post a link to this, and I appreciate him doing that. And then you guys, if you don't mind, watch this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, and put the words Flesh Pit in the comment section. Like the video, and let me know that you're watching it from this very live stream. Appreciate you guys. All right. Very, very good. So when he posts that, we'll get that ready to go. And yeah. And so you never know what may come up from a crazy search term. And Flesh Pit was a good one. It was FIL. And this is what popped up. There you go. All right. There you go. There you go. Good job, JM Unleashed. Let's see. And thank you, FIL. Posted it too. But there we go. Nice, nice. Very good. All right. So make sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice. This is going to serve you well in all of your lives. And that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Thank you. We will see you on Friday. Take care. See you. Glad I got to see you.